Hi, I'm Mike Kent. I'm your professor for ITSC 1309 Integrated Software Applications 1. I'd like to welcome you to my class, and I want to make this orientation video to walk you through my Blackboard site and the publisher's site, SimNet, where you're going to be doing your homework. So if you ever need help all over Blackboard, I have my contact information. Please get in touch with me. Look forward to helping you this semester. Learn the material. Just make sure you do your work, and I'll be there for you. Take care.
All right, let's do an orientation of how I've got my Blackboard site set up for you and how you're going to use the publisher's website, SimNet. Right now I'm in announcements, and you can see this is the first announcement I have, kind of giving you, hey, welcome to class, here's how you get started, please go do this, that, and the other. And you can follow this and read this on your own. But what we want to do next is go to start here, and that's where you're going to go to get started. So here's my welcome message, and by the way, you can see my contact information, my email, and the best way to reach me is my cell phone. You're watching this orientation video right now. That's this link right here. So obviously you clicked on it. Your first graded assignment is going to be to do this discussion board. So follow these instructions right here and then click on this link and fill out your discussion entry and reply to 2 other people. Your other grade you're going to do the first week is your orientation quiz, and you can literally take your orientation quiz as many times as you want. I recommend you keep taking it until you get a 100. And at that point, you probably ought to stop. But hey, knock yourself out if you want to. Now, to do our assignments for Microsoft Office, we are going to be using SimNet. And the way you get into SimNet and create your SimNet account, bottom line is you're going to go to the very first assignment under course content, which is intro chapter Windows 10, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to click on this link and it's going to prompt you to create your account. Here's a video from McGraw-Hill telling you more about that if you want to watch that. If you're having any trouble with SimNet, basically if you have any modern web browser, Chrome, Firefox, Edge, you should be fine. You can run this SimNet requirement right here, and if you have any trouble, you can call SimNet technical support. Call them first if you're having problems. If they do not resolve your issue, let me know, because I have contacts at McGraw-Hill SimNet, and I will get your issue resolved. Now, you're going to need Microsoft Office for this class, and you get it for free because you're a student at San Jacinto College if you don't already have it. And you can follow this link right here, or you can also get it from your student email when you go into your student email. But I would just click on this link and then you can download it and install it on your computer. We have some standard stuff that's put into every Blackboard module, technology requirements, student support resources. And can you do this? Yes, of course you can. And by the way, as I'm going through this, you might see a few extra things that says availability hit item is hidden from students. I'm in professor view right now, so everything is showing up. I'm not in student view, so you won't see like these drop downs right here. See that little drop down where I could say I want to edit this? You won't get that. Now, let's jump over to syllabus calendar, because that's where there's some other documents that you're definitely going to want. This is a summary of my syllabus, and it has all the basic information for how the class is run. And the course calendar is when everything is due. Oh, hang on, I've got something missing here. Let me throw it into Blackboard real quick. All right, there now magically you see the 1309 syllabus showing up in Blackboard. This is a one-page summary of the syllabus right here. This gives you most of the important information, and this is the full one from San Jacinto College. This is the course calendar. You're going to want to download this and print it out or download it and keep it very handy. This shows you when everything is due. Let's take a quick look at the info sheet, the first day handout. So I'll just start out by saying it is my desire for each and every one of you to succeed in your college career. I'm going to work hard to teach you this course material. I only ask you give me the same effort, you can do it. Secrets to success for a distance learning class. Don't get behind. Set up fixed times to work on this class each week as if it is an in-person class. Shoot to finish assignments early in case you have problems so you can get in touch with me to get help. Working ahead avoids the frustration of completing assignments late, and it's Murphy's Law. Things come up if you don't work ahead. Now, when you're in SimBook, when you're in SimNet, you are going to have these SimNet assignments. You can keep doing them until you get them 100% correct. And you are also going to do guided projects where you get 3 attempts to turn them in. Practice tests. The biggest thing I found in this class, the students that do the best take the practice test before they take the real test. And last of all, always contact me to get help. My contact information, best way to reach me is my cell phone. I am on the central campus in the Davidson Tech Building. My office is C15238 upstairs. Email is mike.kent@sjcd. Grading, your 4 tests are 60% of your grade. Your labs, which is everything else you do on SimNet, is 40% of your grade. The tests are going to be hands-on simulations, maybe some true-false, multiple choice, but it's going to be the kind of things you learn how to do in your sim books and your guided projects. Assignments, you've got to do your SimNet coursework or you will not pass the class. The links are set up throughout Blackboard. You just click on them to do the assignments. And if you look at the course calendar, you will see all that. And of course, don't wait until the last minute to do these assignments, because if you have problems, it'll be too late to get help. Your textbook is the SimNet website. There is no book to buy. There is no physical book. And you're just going to be going through the SimBook exercises to learn the material. Supplies, you're going to need Microsoft Office. It's for free. I have information on how to get that in the Start Here button. I recommend a USB memory stick to keep a backup of all your files. Attendance, I will mark your online attendance based on this. If you do the assignments for a given week, your attendance is present. Cheating. SimNet has plagiarism software. If you get the solution to your guided project from another student, it will flag me and tell me there's 2 students involved. So please do not cheat. Last day to drop a 16-week class at San Jacinto College for the fall semester of 2023 is Wednesday, November 15th. Now, office hours, I have to have official office hours. Those are going to be Monday, Wednesday, 11 to 12:30, Wednesday only 5 to 6 o'clock before my night class, and Tuesday, Thursday, 9 to 10 a.m. before my morning class. Obviously, I'm going to be around a lot more than that. Don't sweat it. If you need something, call me or send me a text message or send me an email, and we'll set up a Zoom session and we can jump in and you can share your screen to me and show me what problem you're having. So this is the first day handout. Let me close this out. Let's go back and look at here's the official syllabus, by the way. And this is pretty much the same information. It's got extra college information down here. Student support, here's where you can call to get student support. Accessibility statement, counseling services, honesty, you can see all this stuff right here. I will let you look at all that on your own. And the course calendar, this is important. This is when everything is due. So like I said, download this, keep it where you can find it, print it out. So here's the first week. The first week you need to do your discussion board, getting to know you, and your orientation quiz. And you can see the discussion board. You should have that done by August 30th, and make sure you have your orientation quiz done by September 1st. The only other thing you got to do is the very first sim book, which I'll show you here in a little bit, which is Intro Chapter, Windows 10, Office 365, blah, 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 and it is on SimNet. Now, As we go further, you see then we go into Microsoft Word, and we're basically doing one chapter of Microsoft Word per week. And I'm just saying right here, hey, the assignments for that week are due on Wednesday, and that's because I need Thursday. I need to look and see if you've done it by Wednesday so I can mark you as, quote, present attending the class for that week on Thursday. So you will see there will be a sim book for each chapter, and then there will be a guided project. And I'll talk more about how to do guided projects and sim books in a little bit. So 4 chapters for Word, and then there's a discussion board. And then there is a practice test. And you can start taking the practice test way early, but you need to take your Word exam by Monday, October 2nd. And that gives you the weekend to take the exam. And then you see we've got 4 weeks for Excel. And then we have roughly 4 weeks, about 3.5 weeks for Access. But if you notice for Access Chapter 4, we're only doing a sim book. We are not doing a guided project. I'm making this stuff due the Tuesday before Thanksgiving because I cannot make assignments due during the Thanksgiving holiday. If you want to work on this stuff during Thanksgiving holiday, knock yourself out. But uh, I cannot make them due then. And you can get them done over the Thanksgiving. As long as you get Access done by the time you come back from Thanksgiving, you'll be good. Then we're going to finish up with 2 chapters of PowerPoint, and you've got a generous amount of time to do that, and you're doing a sim book for each chapter and a guided project. And then all work is due by Wednesday, December 13th, and that's the PowerPoint exam, and that ends the semester. So make sure you get that calendar downloaded. Now let's go to course content and take a look at how this is set up. All right, so say I'm going to do a live session and I'm going to talk about something or show y'all some tricky stuff, or I need to help a student. You're going to click into Zoom Classroom and join the Zoom Classroom. And then I can show you stuff on my screen, or I can let you share your screen to me and I can help you. But that is where we will do the interactive things, and we can both be on microphone and talk. Now, this video right here is just talking about some Windows 10 things and file management and some things to look out for if you're buying a computer. Now, student tips for SimNet. This is how to get started in SimNet. And whenever you're doing SimNet assignments, as you go through Blackboard, you will see these icons right here. So here's your very first SimNet assignment. And I'm going to click on it in just a minute and show you, give you a little walk around SimNet and show you what that looks like. I've got a couple videos linked here, 5 things I would never do as a privacy and security expert. This is good tips. This video shows you how to do the SimNet projects, the guided projects you're going to be doing for starting with Microsoft Word. And this video shows you how to extract resource files. And then as we go further here, you'll see the Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. So if I jump into Word right here, you will see an overview of what we're going to be doing, some student learning outcomes, some commentary. But down here, we're going to see the 4 Word chapters. And at the very bottom, you will see the practice exam and the exam for Word. If I go into Word Chapter 1, you will see the 2 assignments you have to do for Word Chapter 1. I have the book PowerPoint if you want to look at it for Chapter 1. And I have a walkthrough video for the guided project. So if you're having trouble with the guided project, you can look at this video. There's some textbook source files. I don't think you'll need these. And here is the discussion board that needs to be done for Word. So anywhere, like I said, anywhere you see these McGraw-Hill icons, this is where you're going to click on to go to SimNet. All right, I am going to back out to course content, scroll down here, and I'm going to jump into the first McGraw-Hill SimNet assignment. Now, when you click on this, it's going to prompt you to create your SimNet account, and then it's going to bring you into the assignment. It's going to look different for me because I'm a professor. So I'm going to click on this, and you'll see it's going to bring me into the professor view for this assignment. And what you're going to get is more like this. Here, let me switch to Sim Student. And now this is what you're going to get. Intro to Chapter 10, Windows 10, Office 365, and File Management. And I can say Open SimBook. So this is the textbook. And as I'm going through it, there's nothing to do on this page. I'm going to hit the next button. And I'm going to keep reading through here, looking at the stuff, reading it, make sure I understand it. And eventually you are going to come to one of these right here that says, this is what you, anything that says, let me try, is what you have to do for a grade in this chapter. If you have trouble with let me try, you can't figure out how to do it, then you can say show me or guide me. But this is what you get graded on. So it says click X in the upper right hand corner to close the settings window. So let's do this let me try. I'm going to click on it and it says pin the PowerPoint app to the start menu. So I'm going to click on the start menu. I'm going to right click on PowerPoint and say pin to start. And it says correct. It says I can continue or close. I'm going to hit close, and you see now that the let me try has a check mark. I have finished this part of the assignment in the sim book. And then I'm going to keep going down, keep reading. Look, here's the next one. It wants me to, let's go to let me try. It says pin the Excel app to the taskbar. So I'm going to come up here to, I can right click on this right here and say pin to taskbar. So now it will always be on my taskbar, and then I can close and you see I've got the check mark. Now as I keep going through all these, if it has this icon, I have not done it. When it has the check icon, I have done it. Now I tell you what, I'm going to jump out of this because I have to go to my next class. I'm going to exit. And if I go to grades, you will see I have completed 7.69% of this first assignment. I'm going to click on it here. I'm going to go ahead and say view assignment. And I can say open SimBook. But I don't have to do these things again. In fact, let me back up just a second here. All right, so basically if we look through this list right here below where it says open SimBook, this will show me the ones I've done. I have done everything. There's nothing to do on this page. I've looked at it. I have done 2 out of 5 let me tries on this page. There are 3 let me tries on this page. There's nothing to do on this page. So I can pick up where I left off. So I can click on this one right here, and then I'll scroll down, and anywhere I see that check mark, let me try, I'm done. I'm done. But there's 3 others I need to do on this page to complete this page. And then once I've done all the let me tries on this page, then I will go on to the next page, keep reading, and keep doing the let me tries. Now, like say I'm trying to do this one, and I can't figure out how to do it. I cannot figure it out. Check for a new update in Office, okay? I cannot figure out, I can click and say show a hint. If that doesn't work, I can go up here to show me and play the video.
The account page lists information for the current user, including the version of Office being used.
Or I can say guide me, and it will prompt me through it. And then once I've done a shown me or a guide me and I understand how to do it, then I can do the let me try for the grade. All right, I'm going to exit out here, and I'm actually going to go out of this assignment by hitting the exit SimBook right here. Now you can also see all the assignments you need to do for the entire semester in SimNet by clicking on assignments right here. It's going to take a second to populate, but you see here's the first assignment that's due September 1st. Here's Word Chapter 1, that's due September 6th. Word Chapter 2 is due September 13th, etc., etc. Here is the practice exam for Word. Take that before you take the real exam, and then you can see the due dates as we go on and on and on. So this is the assignment view. Now I'm going to exit out of SimNet. I'm just going to close it right here and go back to Blackboard. Let's see if I can get back to Blackboard here. There we go. So this is the assignments. Anywhere you see this icon, you click on them. And I'll have some videos and different stuff interspersed throughout the course content of the class. But you're going to live in course content. Check your announcements. And like I said, under syllabus calendar, make sure you download this course calendar so you know when everything is due. But that is about it. If you have any questions, please contact me. Here is my contact information, and I'm looking forward to this semester. Thank you very much.